Hey everyone, welcome to Broomfield Skate Park, Broomfield, Colorado. Pool's got a few leaves in it, but it's not bad. This is the new addition if you haven't been here in a while. It's been here throughout the summer, but yeah, there it is. Team Payne originally built the older park, but Evergreen came in and put this little Evergreen Skate Parks came in and put this little thing in. It's pretty tough too. It's steeper than you think. Well, to me anyway. You get up there towards the top and it's pretty, let me set the camera down so you get a better view. Might be a little shaky. Oh, that's not easy to see. Not enough light. But this is a fun thing to roll around. I've gotten a grind up there before. It is slippery though, especially with these leaves in here. You just kind of gotta, don't go sideways right there. I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching these lives during my lunch breaks. And this is the older section. This bull's been here a while. If I can raise this up any. I don't think I can. See if I can try to zoom around here for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like it's just kind of like normal work, right?
have it officially. And then when I applied over here, that's what I applied for, and they gave it to me because of the experience that I had, you know, contacting vendors, doing all the normal stuff. So I'm involved in pretty much everything over here, which is like make levy process, contacting all the vendors, making sure that they're doing their job right, making it done, and having the rest of the team. So I'm involved in all that. Yeah, that's what I'm. You know, I just got to learn the sequence of events, you know, and how to do it. You know, I know how to run around a schematic diagram and all that stuff and diagnose.
That was fun. That right there will wear an old dude out in a heartbeat. That is so much fun. I just really love that bowl. Oh boy. I rock and roll on some real small stuff. I don't know if you've ever been to Zunai, but sorry, I'm out of breath. The upper part of Zunai, I did a rock and roll there. I haven't done rock to fakie. I don't know what it is about me, but fakie scares the crap out of me coming back in. You guys aren't looking at me, sorry. I just realized, like I was saying, at Zunai, I did a rock and roll. It took me a lot of tries, but I finally pulled it off. But I'm big, I consider this a bigger stuff. I know it's not big, but I think it's 5 feet. Right here anyways. But no, I'm not gonna try it on this. I don't like getting injured, and being 58 and falling 5 feet, that's not something I want to really entertain. But like I said, this bowl, yeah, you can rip this bowl, man. Broomfield. Why don't I show you the rest of the park while I'm catching my breath. Let me get a drink of water. That's right. Yeah. No, I fall, don't get me wrong, a lot. I mean, I really don't like getting hurt where I'm down like a week or so ago. About two weeks ago tomorrow, I got hurt at Green Block filming, and I was down for 9 days, and now that's why I'm all padded up and ready to go all the time. But now that you've seen these two bowls, let's look at the third. Then I'm not gonna skate, but I'll show you. I'm doing great. Appreciate you asking, DBC Ash. I'm about to show you the bowl I'm not gonna skate, because it's a real pool. Yeah, it's got, there's a skimmer. I mean, it's not a real pool, but there's the skimmer. The light, they had a light there at one time, it looks like. And back up so you can see the whole thing. There's a place to sit down, you know, if it was a real pool. Steps, but look at how steep that is. I'll get down there and show you. I don't know if it's vert, but that's pretty close. Maybe in spots. We'll go down there by the drain. It's steep. 6'4". This is probably 9 feet, maybe 8.5. I don't know. Just many people know. That bullet's super fun.
I get nowhere close to the top unless with that thing. A guy named John who comes up here. It's like I used to see him every time I come up here, but it's been like a month since I've seen him. And you know, he doesn't do like a whole lot of trick, but you know, he'll just sit there and do little grinds and stuff like that on it.
I just zoom around. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll get like a foot away from the coping and I get a little scared. I'm like, oh man.
I got my pads on, so I can't say that I'm scared, but I'm comfortable in there. And you know, this is
he's padded up as well.
Yeah, because you get going fast in there. You know, I mean, it's so fun
just
though.
Rolling into that and then coming up the other end. A little rush right there.
I did that one time, you know, and it's like, wow, I'm glad I made that. Because it looks steep. It's not as steep once you do it, you know, but it looks steep when you're standing over it.
I know that ramp is steeper than like a normal, like I'd say, like quarter pipe.
Oh yeah.
Like the brick one that's right there.
Yeah.
It's definitely steeper than that. Like the front is seriously like almost got vert on it.
Yeah, it's definitely steep. It took me a while. I have grinded that front side and back side, but man, it took several times here.
I see the spot that's right there. That's like as soon as it starts the coping, where it's like the pavement or cement, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where I'll start doing stuff because it's like not near as steep.
I grinded that too, just that very end, and was super happy I did that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'll try anything on.
But you know, you can, well, you don't have pads on, but you know, you can work your way up to grind that around that section.
Again, if I messed around on that for like 30 minutes every time I came up.
Oh yeah, you get it for sure. But man, I can't, people fall all the time without pads. I can't imagine. It hurts, man. It hurts my bones, you know?
I mean, I've skated a ledge up at the ballparks close to where I live, and I fell and popped the back of my head. I got all lightheaded for a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm done for
today. Yeah. You got to let that brain recover. But this park is so fun. I'm glad they built this addition too. All this. This is part of.
Don't even try to skate it when it's wet because your board's.
Oh yeah. That's slippery too. Real slippery. They installed a curb here. And like I said, Evergreen did that, and they put a ledge right here. And there's a little curb there for grinding. This is the false brick quarter pipe. All kinds of obstacles. But isn't this place tough? I've been working on that. I fell, but I worked on that. Well, I'll wait till we go back around to talk about it. But you should see this place on a weekend. This is a popular spot. Spider-Man thing they put on there looks so cool. I don't remember that used to being on there. Okay, we can talk about this last time I was out here. I'm not too sure I'm up for it today because I wanted to let you guys know. Well, we'll talk about this. This is what I tried to board slide. Some of you know I have a rail at home that's 4 inches by 4 inches by 8 foot long, and but it's flat, 4 inches flat. And I came here thinking I could do this, but it's rounded, but it's not super rounded, but it's more rounded than I'm used to, and it's pretty waxed up. But I tried to grind or board slide past that crack on, and I fell coming off the end and dove for the grass and did a couple rolls. But it didn't deter me. I kept doing it, but that was probably the longest grind that I had. I keep saying grind, but I mean board slide. Oh yeah, the pool is sick. Yeah, it's one of my favorites around as far as like for transition skating. But I really like this park. It's one that I can hit during my work at lunchtime because I don't need a skateboard. Keeps me in shape. And able to skate. It's not like I work out at the gym or anything. This is my workout. Skateboarding. But I think I manage it well, between this is great exercise for cardiovascular. And with only eating, I actually fast from 8 o'clock at night until when I get home, usually dinner will be ready around 4 or so. So I'll eat right then, 4:30. So I won't eat from 8 o'clock at night till about 4:30 the next day. And but don't get me wrong, from then till 8 o'clock I get a couple meals in, some desserts. So I'm probably not getting 2,000 calories, but I'm getting enough for a 58-year-old man, that's for sure. So that's my diet. I know, it's crazy what it's actually called. And I got this book. My wife got me this book. It's called the Renegade Diet. Let me flip this. It's called the Renegade Diet. And it basically, it's for people who work out, I guess. But I just took the basics of it, like the fasting. And it's not like I don't eat junk food now. I like sweets at nighttime, helps me sleep. So I don't follow that part of it, but the fasting part, definitely follow that. And but that's pretty much it. I for my dinners I eat pretty good. The family eats pretty good, so I think that's a big part of staying in shape. And I don't drink a lot of alcohol once in a while, but that's definitely not an everyday thing for me. Let me make sure my camera's off. And I wanted to bring up that tomorrow I'll be going down to the skate park in Thornton. It's the one on Eppinger. It's the big pump track, Thomas J. Sokram skate park. It's a new Team Payne skate park in Thornton. It's off of 92nd. It's a end of the year thing, like a best trick, cash for tricks, like that. So I'll be there going live and doing some skating. I'm gonna show up early and try to do some skating and, you know, hang around for the contest. And after that, I don't know if y'all know about the Flamingo Bowl, but it's this great bowl in this guy's backyard. He said eventually he's gonna turn it into a bed and breakfast, or a, you know, those places where you stay for, rent the house out. He's eventually gonna turn it into one of those, but let me get my stuff out of the way. But anyways, after the contest, I'm going to be going over to this Flamingo Bowl, and a bunch of people are supposed to meet up there and have a big skate get together, and I'll let you guys see the Flamingo Bowl. I'll be going live from there also, so live around 11 till, you know, I'll cut it off before the music gets going, because I don't want to get dinged with copyright. But I'll start it back up once the music gets going, and if it gets copyrighted, that's fine. Shout out to Lucy. What's up? Anyways, yeah, I'll be going over there. So full day of skateboarding on this channel anyways. If you not doing anything and want to tune in. What else? After that, we'll be going to the Flamingo Bowl. I don't know how long I'll stay there. My family's got stuff going on, so that's where I'll be tomorrow. Let me see, the contest starts at 12, so tune in for that. I'll probably be going over there. I'll stay there another hour or so, then head over to the Flamingo Bowl and skate that myself before a bunch of people get there. And then I'll probably bow out and do some filming and continue the live, and yeah. And then Sunday, I'll be home to watch, well, no, I don't know. Sunday's open, so I'm sure I'll be in northern Colorado, because some of you know I live up there north of Greeley, so practically Wyoming. So I drive down here for work every day, which is a bonus for sure, because not as much where I live. But I'll be doing something Sunday. Don't plan on getting injured tomorrow, so sounds like an electric bike. Yeah, it is. Sick. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'll tune in from somewhere Sunday. Once again, yeah, man. If I don't see you, you have a fun time, fun skate session here. Just telling everybody how much I love this park, and these bowls really rip here. And looks like I had a pretty good turnout for this live today. I really appreciate the support. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. I'm pretty wore out, and I want to save myself for tomorrow. I want to skate both places, you know, and really have some fun tomorrow too. Like to spread it out. And I like making these videos, and I'm sure I'll run into a bunch of friends and have plenty of things to share. this whole weekend. And I appreciate y'all supporting the channel and liking my videos. Comments are always great. I try to respond to most of those. And what else? I'm shooting for those 4,000 watch time hours, so that's a big part of, I discovered these lives are a big part of that, so, you know, that's where I'm at. There's a few people. I'm surprised this place isn't packed because it's noon on Friday, and usually when I come here for lunch, there's a lot of people having a session here, but let me get out of the way. I'm gonna set the camera up here so you guys can get a view of this place. I'm probably be loading up the truck. I don't know where a good vantage point is. The field of vision isn't very wide using the camera. Ripping. Yeah. Yeah, this dude's ripping the bull. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I hope my lenses are clean. Maybe it's just dark right here. The weather's great. It's at probably 72. I've still got I've got a t-shirt and the flannel, and I'm comfortable. I don't like being cold, so most people would be hot in this get up, but not me. I'm comfortable. I feel bad for all the folks in Florida and the Carolinas and all up and down the East Coast. That's got to be rough, especially if you're trying to skate, you know. But, you know, we all go through our stuff. We have fires all the time out here, hard to breathe with the smoke. But, yeah, I'm lucky to be in Colorado for sure. I moved out here from Florida, Central Florida, about how many years ago? It was 2017, and it's been great. I took up snowboarding. This will be my 3rd year, so yeah. So I'm really looking forward to snowboarding. And I've got this hill by my house. It's in Windsor, Colorado. It's 20 minutes from my house. It's called Hoedown Hill. It costs like $40 per day, but it's supposed to be the biggest hill in North America, and I believe it. They have catwalks, not catwalks. You know those? I don't know what they're called, but they're like escalators, but they're flat. But anyways, that's what they use to get you up on top of the hill. And It's so fun. It takes two of them to get you up to the top of the hill, but that's kind of where I do a lot of my snowboarding because I don't like 3 hour trip up into the mountains. I'll do it every once in a while, but this park I'm talking about, Hoedown Hill, they've got a street park for snowboarders and skiers. It's got ledges, rails. It's so fun, And towards the end of last year, I was doing boxes, you know, snowboard slides on boxes, and learned to kind of ollie off of them a little bit. And so, yeah. What's my music taste? It varies. I mean, I like all kinds of music. I like mainly classic rock. But I like that old school country for sure. Not the new stuff. I don't like any of that pop stuff. But we're talking old stuff like 60s and 70s. Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard. That's the kind of country I like. David Allen Coe, all that old stuff. But as far as classic rock, Led Zeppelin, grew up mainly listening to Led Zeppelin, 15, 16, 17, Pink Floyd. Those are the go-to for sure. But I don't know if you're younger. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but I really don't like nowadays music. No, man. I think that 80s country is where that pop stuff started, dude. I despise that kind of music, Audio super low when you face the cam. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. I'm trying to keep it on the park and talk at the same time. Oh, where's that? I shook his hand in Lakeland, Florida. They were when he was with who was it? The Honey Drippers. Remember those guys? Anyways, they were practicing for a show in Lakeland where I lived for a show in Tampa, and heck, he was coming out, and he shook my hand as he was walking towards the limo, ready to take him back to the limousine. But yeah, that was a pretty special moment. I also saw Jimmy Page with The Firm in Tampa also. I've seen a lot of concerts, but I don't really go anymore. In my opinion, all the good ones are gone. Well, I'll let you know where I'm originally from, upstate New York. I grew up there till I was 12 years old. It's Auburn. It's near Syracuse. I don't know if you know the geography of that, but that's probably why I don't have a southern accent. But then we moved to Lakeland, Florida when I was, 12, and lived there till I was 50. And then we moved out here. I've been out here the last, it's 8 years now, and it was a good move. I worked at a job for 22 years. I decided I didn't want to work there the entirety to get my 30, and just me and the wife were just, and she's always been game to move. She's lived all over the country, and her dad built power plants, but that's why she lived all over the country. And she was game to get out of Florida. She didn't like the heat, the humidity, all the bugs. So as soon as I said I was ready to move, we put the house up for sale, and she found a job out here real quick. So they paid for us to move out here. So everything went super good, lucky. So that's how our move went out here, and rented a house when we first got out here, and found a house to buy, and we bought it. Sold it about 3 years later, just to get out of the crowded areas of where we live here, because there's a lot of people who live in this area, and we like a little more laid back. Houses are super close together, and so we moved up to northern Colorado, where we got 3/4 of an acre. We bought a house that's 1890s Victorian, so constant work. We installed a new kitchen, kind of a investment property anyways, just constantly doing upgrades over the last, what's it been, 4 years? I think we've been there 4 years now. But that's what I do, go home and commute down here most every day. And even on my days off, I come down here and skate. So, that's me. Anyways, man, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. To me, this has been a real successful live with all you folks tuning in, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, tune back in at 11. I'd like to see you and talk, and we'll do some skateboard competition tomorrow, and then a fun party at the Flamingo Bowl afterwards. So I'll see you all later. Maybe I'll do a live tonight. It's Friday, so let's call it Friday Night Live. I'll say I'll be on here tonight after work somewhere in Greeley. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you. Thanks for watching the videos and being part of the team. See y'all. Thanks for watching, everyone.